I grew up in this small, sleepy suburban town. After a few years in the city, I started to miss things. The fresh air, the open space.
Hey, why don't you blow me? Guys, I have news. It turns out that fella that said the thing that one time about being a YouTuber is difficult, well, he was right. So I've decided to let it all go and become a leaf blower person. Is this a real job? Can you just be a person who owns a leaf blowing company and just go around? Ooh, I like that actually. Wait, that feels kind of nice. Can you just blow leaves? Can you just... Some tools have adjustable power levels. Why would I ever want to put it on the low setting? I want to go blasting it, man. I want to send it. 75%. Yippee! Yep. I have to recharge the power. What? Oh, I'm done. Okay. I was gonna recharge the battery, but oh. Wait, I gotta put wood away as well? Have I gotta blow this? Yeah, the rake, I don't think the rake is all that. Why can't I just blow the leaves into my neighbor's backyard like most civilized human beings do? I see, so this is where all of my tools go, like my rake, my leaf blower, and my Thunderclap 9000. Oh my god, someone is willing to pay me $300 to blow leaves in their yard? What? Oh, this house is lousy with leaves. Look at all the leaves she's got all over the place. And not a single rake or a leaf blower? What kind of home is this? Look, this is a 2-story home. They got a huge yard. This is a well-to-do family. And they're paying me to come over here and what, blow leaves? Not gonna lie though, the idea of opening up a leaf blowing business sounds kind of nice. You know, just hang out in the backyard with a leaf blower. By the way, the sound of this thing is not accurate whatsoever. Have you ever heard a leaf blower? We're bagging the leaves and then we're chucking them into the green bin, the little environmental bin. Oh, that's loud actually. Why is that so loud? It was a stunning decision to give the leaf blowing game boss health bars to indicate when I'm done blowing leaves. Huh? Oh, it's just, I have a I have a spider sense for leaves, dude. You can't make that up.
Clean as a whistle.
This job started at 9 a.m. and I'm finished at 9:25 a.m. I got $300 for this job. I'm just saying, maybe I will open up a leaf blower company. That is heinous. Just kidding. I actually made $420 because clearing my objectives gives me a bonus. I spoke to the cat, which was my secondary. I got $10 for talking to the cat. This is such a rot, man. It's so easy taking... What the hell? I cleaned this already. What the dick? Been there, done that. Attitude adjustment. This one's insulting my intelligence. I don't like that one. Clothes quarters. Blow and behold. Oh, I like that one. I want to go into blow and behold. I think I saw a movie like that when I was a teenager, although it was very different to what this store is advertising. The shredder vacuums up leaves that need to be emptied. I thought this was the leaf blower game, not the leaf sucker game. Is that a flamethrower? It actually just sucks up leaves. I don't know. I like blowing the leaves more. I have to keep walking my shredder over to the bin anyway. Why worry about that when I can just... Look. I have to keep walking over to just blow the leaves into the bin. I mentioned a few videos back that we were selling our last little puppy Piggy to a nice new owner. That's all been taken care of. The new home, you know, they're having fun with her. She's adjusting great. But we got our boy snipped, you know, the dad who's been fathering all these puppies. We finally got him snipped, so there's not going to be any more puppies. It's, well... It's sad knowing that we're not going to have any more puppies running around at any point, but it is good to not have the stress and the hassle, you know? I can move these little pinwheels and situate them in places that helps push leaves further to the bin, and at first I thought, oh, that's going to be nice. I'm going to automate this a little bit and just push the leaves into the way of the pinwheels. But then they barely push them at all, and it just clutters them all up. They're not pushing these leaves worth a damn. These are some supremely powerful leaves. These are like the final bosses of leaves. They got big yellow and big red in here. You're not beating those with a pinwheel. That's not the alphabet. It's been raining a lot this week, like really coming down every other day. It's been having like a big ol'... Oh, I'm out of power, hang on. But yeah, it's been like raining bad. It's been like really coming down. There's like a leak happening. I think the ceiling is leaking around the kitchen area. There's like a brownish liquid that's falling down and it's pooling on the stovetop. I clean it up and get rid of it, but then it comes back again. Sometimes it doesn't even need to rain. There's just like a liquid pooling out there on the stovetop. Okay, the playground took a lot longer to finish than I thought it would, but let's be real. Look at all the trees around here, lady. You're gonna leave, and within 5 minutes, this place is going to turn into an absolute catastrophe of foliage. You're a fool. A damn fool. Or a genius. Infinite money glitch? $700 for cleaning up the park. This is such an easy gig, dude. I need to buy me a leaf blower. That seems horribly satisfying. Does not work this well in reality. I've seen these things in reality. They suck. Mr. Johnson's house, $300 at 4 p.m. Are we sure all I'm doing is blowing leaves? For $300 in the afternoon? What's happening over here? Some guy... Oh, it's a truck spill. Oh, packages have fallen off the back of the... Definitely not Amazon delivery truck. This is literally one of those cases of, you know, how'd you find that? Oh, it fell off the back of a truck. How come the boxes are easier to push than leaves? Look at this. A small jab and they go flying, dude. I've been hearing a lot about the new 007 game. Was it Last Light, First Light, whatever it was called? But I've been hearing a bit about it. I've seen some people saying it's not good, that it's just another bad game. I've seen others saying that it's actually a really good game. If you know anything about it, let me know down below. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who goes nuts for like a new 007 game. It doesn't necessarily interest me, but I am curious because I thought it was going to be something in the same vein as like a Hitman game. But apparently it might be a lot more than that. It's just like a solid action game like an Uncharted or something. But I don't know who to believe because everyone's got a different story to tell. So you let me know down below what you've heard. Maybe you've played it. You let me know down below. I want to know more about this. I'm curious. It's not every day you get a new James Bond game, right? The last 007 game that came out that I know of that did really well was GoldenEye, and it's only ever been GoldenEye. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at the leaves go. No, in there. Yes. Sprint around the site. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. If I've got a little flamethrower that's zapping all these weeds, why even bother bagging up the leaves and chucking them in the bin outside? Just burn them, dude. Swing around the back. Swing around the back. Do a loop around. Do a loop around. They wouldn't see it coming. They wouldn't see it coming. Yes! Fresh ball. Fresh ball. Bring it over. Bring it over. Do the same thing again. Wait. Put it on sway. Put it on sway. Ricochet off the back wall. Wait. They wouldn't see it. They wouldn't see it. Call me Nelson Mandela because I know ball. Do you think the liquid coming down from the kitchen could be dangerous? I don't know if it's dangerous or not. It just looks like rainwater that's getting mixed with like ceiling sludge or whatever. I don't know if it's dangerous or not.
Hey Jimmy, I need some help, Jimmy.
Why isn't food the same anymore? Why does it all taste differently now? Chocolate's not the same as it used to be, and I know it's like the palm tree oil stuff or whatever it is where they're changing the recipe and they're not using real cocoa anymore. The dairy milk is being slowly taken away. But why bother doing that when it's going to taste worse, people are going to buy less, and you make less money? Like, I know they're meant to be doing this to save money, but it seems counterproductive when in reality they're probably going to lose more reputation and money in the long run anyway. It just makes no sense to me. Why do this? There has to be a plan involved, right? Like, there's no way they're just that stupid. It has to be like a... There's a grand scheme here. There has to be. I refuse to believe that that's just what they're doing. It's too stupid. Burgers are different now. Hell, the sauce has less bite. Why is sauce just worse now? I don't get it.
I made a mistake, and well, she said you could help me.
I can hear sounds when it rains too, like a noise coming from the roof when the rain's going through. It's kind of like a hum sound, a bit like a hum, you know, like a hum sound.
They're after me, Jimmy. They said if I don't produce what I owe, they're gonna take your mom.
I'm convinced the cover art lady for this game isn't wearing a bra. I got Jed to take a look at it, and she agrees there's something going on there. Is this the over-sexualization in games they tell you about? Disgusting.
I need 50 million in RuneScape gold for the Cuban government. Please don't let them take Judy, Jimmy.
I'm starting to think we're not actually getting paid money for this. In fact, I'm starting to think that this isn't real whatsoever. This game is definitely taking place within someone's delusion, because you are not paying this much money for someone to pick up a leaf blower and push leaves into a bin. You're just not doing it. Is there an SCP about leaf blowing? Is this like a reference that I don't get?
Please, Jimmy!
I'm gonna leave balls have you not ready for this. I'm starting to think we're not actually getting paid money for this. In fact, I'm starting to think... Is a leaf blower basically the ultimate tool that makes a tedious but manageable task slightly less tedious? Like, the main benefit is being able to feel cool using one, right? Because, like, I get it, raking up a ton of leaves is going to take a while, but the leaf blower is, like, louder, it's usually more expensive, can accidentally cause more mess, as we're seeing. The main benefit is, like, you feel like a wind god, I suppose. If you were a wind god, what would you name yourself? You know, I'd probably name myself Cumulodimbus. Yeah, Cumulodimbus. I'd be a greatly revered god, but nobody who worships me knows that I'm actually very, very stupid. I like the idea of a god who's like greatly worshipped and respected, but he's actually just an idiot. Not like stupid like Zeus or something like that, where he just does dumb things once in a while. Like, an actual ignoramus, a maroon, an actual Dumbo. Are there any gods that are basically, like, stupid, like, for real? Or am I just wishful thinking with that one? Skatepark's all clean. Won't have any more leaf issues for a while, right? Right?
Oh my god! Why are there so many trees?
I like how all the shirts in the shop are puns. Can you believe it? How's it growing? Let us all remain calm. Kiss me, I'm Irish? That's not a leaf pun. Black? But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. It is starting to rain again. I'm scared. And I will see you all again next time. Have a good one. This game blows.